Hi everyone. Today we are going to look at the 5 best mice for Fortnite on the market. We made this list based on ergonomics, build quality, performance, value for money, and more. First, let me show you the top 5 mice that we found, and then we will compare them and talk about each one of them in more detail. First up, we have the Razer DeathAdder V2, which features a 20K DPI optical sensor. Then we also have ZOE EC2B, which requires no drivers, just plug and play. We also got Logitech G Pro, and which is our favorite mouse on the list. And then we have Razer Viper Ultralight and Logitech G305. You can find the links to these mouse in the description. You can check them for the more information and the latest prices. Starting our list with Razer DeathAdder V2. The V2 brings with it Razer's new Focus Plus 20K optical sensor that not only has a maximum DPI of 20,000, but also learns and adapts to the surface it's being used on. In practice, this is meant to completely eliminate cursor drift, and to a large degree, it does as it says. The built-in chip in the mouse doesn't only help with bad aim, but it can also store different lighting and DPI settings directly onto the mouse. Also, with a polling rate of 1000 Hz, you can't really go wrong with this sensor. This is a wired mouse and comes with a proprietary braided cable. Razer says that their braiding method gives a drag-free experience akin to a wireless mouse. They also say that their SpeedFlex cable removes the need for a mouse bungee or cradle. During use, we did notice the cable glide across the desk with very little resistance, but how long this lasts depends on the braiding. Also, the fact that the mouse has constant power allows it to have features like RGB lighting and adaptive refresh rates. This is a very lightweight mouse. At only 82 grams total, you'd be hard-pressed to find a lighter mouse with as many features at this price range. Considering the mouse also comes with full 16.8 million color RGB lighting and a 20K sensor, this weight is definitely a feat worth noting. Any mouse under 100 grams is going to work well for Fortnite, but that extra 18 grams will be very noticeable. The mouse has been designed with ergonomics in mind, and it feels great in hand. You also get 8 mappable buttons to play around with, making it perfect for that speed builds. At number 2, it's BenQ ZOE EC2B Divina. With a maximum DPI of 3200 and only 4 steps of adjustment, this mouse's main focus is its feel. You also have the option to adjust the polling rate directly from the bottom of the mouse itself. This is something that is normally left to the mouse to do depending on its use and surface. You can adjust this yourself to make it feel perfect for you. These onboard settings also reduce the need for any bulky software, possibly increasing the performance of your in-game FPS. There isn't much to say about the cable of this mouse. It is an unbraided USB, a cable with what BenQ calls a slick coating to reduce friction and cable drag. As we said, this mouse has been designed with a feel in mind. This is why BenQ has created the EC2 as well. This version of the mouse is elongated for those of you who love to palm grip your mouse. The EC2B, however, is slightly shorter and comes in about 5G lighter, making it that little bit better for Fortnite. The length of the EC2B is perfect for the average-sized hand to claw or palm grip, but people with larger hands may need to resort to a claw grip. You can get a couple of remappable buttons on this mouse, which is the minimum you should be looking for in a Fortnite mouse. Those extra thumb buttons really come in clutch in tight spots. At number 3, it's Logitech G Pro. This mouse uses Logitech's Hero 25K sensor that has a maximum DPI of 25600. It is one of the most accurate sensors currently available and actually boosts the power efficiency of the mouse exponentially. There is a 32-bit ARM processor built into this mouse that controls the lighting and also speaks with the PC through Logitech's Lightspeed connector to adjust the polling rate depending on the situation. Speaking of the Lightspeed wireless connector, this is a fully wireless mouse that can be used while charging with the braided micro USB charging cable that comes included with the package. The Lightspeed connector is a proprietary dongle that attaches to the end of the charging cable and hugely reduces response time to below 1 millisecond. Although this is a wireless mouse with full RGB lighting, you still get 5+ days of battery per charge. Considering all of the tech built into this mouse and the fact that it has a battery in it, the G Pro wireless still only comes in at 80 grams of total weight. The weight of this mouse speaks for itself, and you'll definitely notice the performance gain in Fortnite. There are a few extra features that Logitech packs into this amazing package. There are between 4 and 8 customizable buttons, depending on whether you enable the ambidextrous profile in G Hub. You also get access to Logitech's PowerPlay wireless charging system. If you have the extra dough, then we would definitely recommend getting this charging mouse pad that charges your mouse as you use it, meaning you'll never have to plug it in. At number 4, it's Razer Viper Ultralight. This is another wired mouse, but it does use the SpeedFlex cable, meaning you shouldn't notice the cable much if you route it properly. The wired connection also lets you light up the RGB logo on the back of the mouse. As the name suggests, this is a very light mouse. In fact, it's the lightest on our list. At 69 grams, the Viper Ultralight feels almost non-existent in the hand during long Fortnite sessions. The ambidextrous design also means it'll be that much easier to use. This is a fairly bare-bones mouse to reduce the overall weight, but you still have the 2 extra thumb buttons that are vital to FPS gaming. At number 5, it's Logitech G305. The G305 has a slightly toned-down hero sensor with a max DPI of 12,000, which is more than ample for Fortnite gaming. The polling rate is still 500 plus Hz, so you don't have to worry about the sensor limiting you. This mouse is also light-speed compatible, meaning you get that 1 millisecond response time. The only thing that seems budget about this mouse is the fact that it doesn't come with rechargeable batteries. You have to use generic AA batteries, which massively increase the weight. Thankfully, even if you were to use this mouse for 8 hours a day every day, you'd still get at least a month between battery swaps. Speaking of weight, this mouse is on the heavier side at 99 grams, but it still performs extremely well and squeaks under the 100 grams threshold. And with that, we come to the end of our review. I'm pretty confident this list of the best gaming mouse for Fortnite helps you to pick the best option.